This is my second video update from Nicosia, Cyprus on this Wednesday afternoon. Let's walk over to the Russian Cultural Center here in Nicosia, where a fire has broken out and it looks pretty big, pretty devastating, at least from the photos that I've seen on social media. And there is an investigation that is ongoing as for the reasons of this fire at the Russian Cultural Center. Now, I've walked past this Russian Cultural Center hundreds of times. I'm sure that anyone that has been following my channel for the last, let's say, 6 months, they may have noticed the building. It has the Russian flag up top, like all around the top of the building, and it's a cultural center. It is what it claims to be. There are theater productions, art exhibitions, musicians go there to perform. I believe they have events for children. I know they have Russian language courses as well. And it's a new building. It was recently renovated, or it was renovated about, say, 4 years ago, and it was undergoing another renovation. And we don't know what happened, and I don't want to claim to know what happened with this fire that broke out earlier today at the Russian Cultural Center, but there are rumors, and these are just rumors. There are rumors that the cultural center, the part that was under renovation, was hit with Molotov cocktails. So there are rumors, and it's just rumors on social media, that Molotov cocktails were thrown into the cultural center, and that's what started the blaze. It looks like they have everything under control. You can see the police cars are right there in front as I approach the building. A real tragedy. There is an investigation that is ongoing. That is why I don't want to say what caused this. It could be an accident. It could be something else. And we're just going to have to wait to see what the investigators find out. But a real tragedy, because it was a nice building, and it had a lot of events, a lot of cultural events, and it's right in the center of Nicosia. And from what I read, the fire was on the inside and on the outside, right there. Oh my God. So I don't know if everyone remembers from my videos in the past, like all up there were like the colors of the Russian flag, and they went all around the building. Allegedly, there are eyewitnesses that claim that they saw someone or some people throw a Molotov cocktail into the cultural center. What a tragedy. The cars are trying to get through. Let me cross over. So there are shops here. There's a shop over here. There's a shop down there on the corner. And this is, I don't want to say this is a busy street, but it does have a lot of traffic. And the interesting part about this street right here that goes down, this street goes down all the way to the main city center, like where the where many offices are and banks and stuff like that, is that 24 hours a day there were police cars actually parked right over there, and they would monitor this building 24 hours a day because of everything that is happening with the conflict in Ukraine. There's a lot of damage. There is a lot of damage. And the police officers are interviewing the shops, which are all across this street over here. So like all across this street are just a bunch of shops after shop. Clothing stores, and there's like a tech company over there and a web designer. There's a dentist down that way, doctor's offices. Let's get another viewpoint here. And so the streets are closed, and all the traffic now is going to have to somehow go around this way. So that's the main entrance of the cultural center. And there's actually a statue of Dostoevsky right at the main entrance. Like all the way over there is a statue of Dostoevsky. You enter the cultural center, and there it is. Okay, that'll be the video. I just wanted to show everybody what has happened here in Nicosia with this fire. Like right over here, there were police cars parked 24 hours a day. But that was on this side of the street, and it looks like the Molotov cocktail, or allegedly, I don't want to say anything. Let's wait for the investigations to happen. Allegedly, something happened on this side. So this is where the police cars would be parked, and it's on the other side of the building where it looks like the fire broke out. Let's wait for an investigation to happen, and we'll see if this was indeed an accident or something else. All right, I think I will end the video there. All right, let's walk around this way. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to report with this story. There was a story going around, mostly Greek media, about how Cyprus was, the Cypriot government was going to end the status of around 3,000 refugees from Ukraine who were staying on the island at various hotels. And this was published on various Greek media websites. I'll put a screenshot right now so you can see it. It's in Greek, but basically the story goes that the Cypriot government was going to be ending the refugee status, not the refugee status, the housing of the refugees, of 3,000 refugees from Ukraine who are on this island. And a lot of people ask me if that's true. I don't know if that is indeed the case. I imagine, I don't see why Greek media would report something like that if it was just a rumor. But some people ask me, are the refugees from Ukraine, are they staying at hotels on the island? And that is true. That I know firsthand, that the refugees that are in Cyprus, they are housed in various hotels. For example, I've met various refugees who are actually staying at hotels in Ayia Napa, for example. So that is true, that they are being housed in hotels. And the Greek media said that the reason for their housing to come to an end is because of the tourist season beginning. I don't know if that's the case. I've heard from people that they're allowed to stay for 6 months, and then after 6 months, they have to find a new place to stay on their own. The government is not going to pay for their hotel anyway. I just thought that's like a side story because it's connected to Cyprus. So I thought I would just relay that bit of information. So here's a restaurant right here, and this is the other side of the cultural center. This was not the side affected by the fire. So the fire took place on the other side. You can still smell the smoke. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Okay, everybody, I am signing off for this second video update. Take care.